Hey, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Those who've been following along and those that are new. This is our WoW gold farming series. Uh, but is it real? Where we take some of the best gold farms in the game or some of the most well-known gold farms in the game and we kind of put them to the test. So if you're interested in following along, seeing how these things play out and how we really do versus how it's portrayed sometimes online, now would be a really good time to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single installment, update, etc. in the series. We are in Razerfen Crawl, widely known as one of the best transmog dungeons in the game. We've done a bunch of runs. We're finishing up our last run here. We actually came in here in hopes of grabbing Vicar's Robe, which has a regional market value of about 450,000 gold. Two for sale currently on my server, the cheapest one being about 890,000 gold. Unfortunately, we did not get it. Very low drop rate, but we did get a bunch of nice blue BOEs and a ton of green BOEs that once we finish here, we're going to clean up my bags and head on over to the auction house. For those of you who've been following along, you know this is a level 70 boosted tune that I started with. It's wearing the boosted gear. I'm only gold farming with it. As you can see, I've been running for a little over an hour. Loot appraiser fed by TSM region market value average is saying that we're averaging a little over 300,000 gold an hour and that we've looted over 360,000 gold in value. We're going to go ahead and get our trash sold, get the soulbound items cleaned up, and then we're going to head over to the auction house and see where that really compares to my server and what we end up actually posting. And we'll see you at the auction house. Okay, so we are at the auction house. We cleaned all the trash and soulbound items out of the bags. And as you can see, we've got about 70 ish blue and green BOEs we're going to post up. Couple of patterns, some mats. I did do some skinning in those dungeon runs. And what we're going to do here is we're going to run the TSM uh, post scan and let TSM do their recommendations. We can take a look at some of the higher value items we got on that run based upon my server versus the region market value average that we do with Loot Appraiser to get more of a reality check based upon my server. But then I'm going to switch over to Auctionator and do manual posting of these. And I'm going to severely undercut items that are listed and drop the price, even if there is no competition, just to try to spur on some sales, see if we can start generating those millions and millions we see in all of the gold farming videos. Um, those of you who have been following along know I started this journey with this boosted character with about 600 gold. I'm sitting at just shy of 7,000 gold after a couple of days. Like I said, we just did our first series of reposting. So sales have been slow. We've sold some low value items. We just haven't got those big pops yet. So our post scan is done. Our big item for my server is a staff, blue staff, that it's recommending we post up at an undercut at 71,000 gold. Got a few at 9, 6, 5, a bunch at 1,000, and then some lower items. But a total of 87 items we're going to be listing up. So I'm actually going to go ahead now and switch over to Auctionator so I can manually post and undercut these items. I'm going to speed up the video so you guys don't have to sit through all of that, and then we'll take a look at where we're uh, at the very end. So when we came into the auction house, we had 1.2 1.295 million in auctions listed. We're going to use that so we can see what we have when we're done posting these items up and see how much we actually got posted compared to that 365,000, which I'm going to guess looking at the TSM numbers when we ran the post scan is going to be much lower than that 365,000 that it was saying we generated from doing our Razerfen Crawl runs. Again, whole process from starting the Razorfin Crawl runs to posting out everything in the auction house. We're only talking about an hour and a half roughly invested time. So I'm not doing like uh, dozens and dozens of runs, or even I think there's a guy out there that does 50 runs of every uh, dungeon or gold farming technique that he tries. So I'm not, until I see how this actually plays out, I'm not going to invest that kind of time. Just like you or many of you, I'm a skeptic when it comes to these gold farms. I don't know if they work. That's why we're doing this series. But is it real? We want to find out if it's real, if we want to waste our time doing more or not. So we're posting up our last couple items here. Got those done, and we're going to take a look at um, what we now have total in the auction house. So our total auctions now are 1.41, 1,410,000. We had 1,295,000. So we actually posted up 115,000 gold in auction values from those Razorfin Crawl runs. And again, big difference from the 365,000 that Ludopraiser, fed by TSM, told us. But still, for an hour and a half time invested, if we were to sell all that and make 115,000, I'd be really happy. I think pretty much anybody would be happy with those numbers. So let's keep following along. I'm going to keep doing runs. I'm going to keep posting them up. You guys keep watching. Really appreciate you stopping by the channel. As always, thanks for watching the video. If you get a chance, if you haven't yet, please make sure you subscribe, like, and share. It really helps me out, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.